All right, what are we learning today? Today we are learning about measures of central tendency, that is mean, median, mode, and range. Hopefully you've heard the song. Well, we listened to the song yesterday. Hey diddle diddle, the median's the middle. You add and divide for the mean. The mode is the one that you see the most, and the range is the difference between. Yeah, okay. All right, we're gonna get to that song in a minute. So today we are going to calculate range and mode. And in the song, it says the mode is the one that you see the most. So mode is the one you're gonna see the most often. And then the range is the difference between, okay, so range is gonna be difference. And if you remember difference, that is subtraction. All right, okay, so it says here for range, or let's do mode. The mode is the value that appears most often in the set of data. And range, the range is the difference between the lowest value and the highest value. Those are the two things we're gonna focus on today. We have a quiz on this on Friday. Moving on. All right, there's the song. You can hear the song in a minute. It won't play from here. You can do that without me. Range, here's another example of range. Range is a difference. Different means to subtract between the greatest and the smallest value. All right, so let's see. I'm kind of move that down. There we go. The difference between the lowest and the highest values. If we had this data set, 4, 6, 9, 3, and 7, what is the lowest value? And they put those numbers on this number line over here. They put them in order. 3, 4, 6, 7, and 9, okay? So we're looking for the lowest value and the highest value. Lowest value is 3, the highest value is 9, and we just subtract those. If you can see that down there, I'll write it up here. 9 minus 3 equals 6. So the range is 6. You are just going to find the highest value in the data set and the lowest value in the data set. Highest and the lowest, and you subtract them because you're trying to see how much it covers, the range. On the number line, it's going to go from 3 up to 9. That is 6 steps. 6 steps on the number line, that is a range. All right, moving on. We've got a couple of questions. Find the range for the given data. We've got 24, 31, 12, 38, 13, 15, 46, and 42. All right, so first thing I want to do is put them in order. We talked about this yesterday with median. You need to put the numbers in order. So my lowest number looks like it is 12. I'm going to kind of check it off. Then 13, 15. Okay, we've got like 24, 31, 38, 46, and 62. Okay, so range, highest and the lowest. Like if we started at 12 on a number line and we went all the way to 62, how many steps is that on the number line? The range, how much does it cover? So we can find that by subtracting 62 minus 12. You can do 62 minus 12 in your head. It's going to be 50. So our range is 50. Okay, let's look at another one. The test results in a math exam were 77, 66, 70, 83, 88, 64, 93, and 99. Find the range. Again, I'm going to put them in order because when we find the median, you have to put them in order to find the middle. So it's always a good idea just to put the numbers in order from least to greatest. Okay, so what's the worst test grade? Because these are test exams. Whew. Okay, worst test grade is a 64. Okay, don't let that be you. All right, then a 66. Still, don't let that be you either. All right, let's move up to the C's. Let's see, we've got a 70 on the test, got a 77 on the test. All right, then we've got an 83, an 88, a 93, and a 99. Do I have all the numbers? I always like to double check my counting too. Okay, so the data set had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I count them just to make sure I didn't leave off a number, because if you accidentally leave off a number in your data set, you're gonna get the wrong answer, even if you know what you're doing. Okay, so the range, the greatest from the lowest from the greatest. Our lowest test score was a 64. Our highest test score is a 99. So let's look and see what that is. 99 minus 64, 35. So our range is 35. That would mean there's a 35-point gap in the test scores from the lowest score in the class to the highest score in the class. Okay, let's look at mode. Okay, mode. Mode is the number that you see the most often. Mode, most. Mode, most. Mode is the one that you see the most. Okay, there can be one mode if there's one number that occurs the most. There can be more than one mode. Sometimes you have the different numbers repeated the same number of times. Or there might not be any numbers repeated. You may have no mode. Those are all possible answers, okay? Look at this first example. 5, 8, 13, 15, and 17. None of those numbers are repeated. No number is the most. So we would say there's no mode because there's no number that's repeated. Look at the second set though. 3, 5, 7, 13, 3, 7, 9, 3. Now look, 7 is repeated twice, but that's not the mode because 3 is repeated 3 times. We have a 3, and a 3. So the mode is 3. Let's do a couple of examples. All right, the students from class, 10 students from a class participated in a math quiz. Scores obtained by them are recorded as follows. Now this is a math quiz, not a math test, so the scores are probably not out of 100 points because these would be terrible scores if they were out of 100. But let's look at them. 11, 6, 7, 13, 1, 13, 16, 7, 13, 16. All right, so I see a 13 here, and a 13, and a 13. Maybe it was out of 20 points. I don't know. We also have some 16s. There's a 16 and there's a 16, but it looks like the 13s win. So the mode would be 13 because it occurs the most. I think I got one more example. What is the mode? 15, 13, 19, 18, 17, 15, 15, 11, 16, 19, 18, 17, 15. I saw a lot of 15s there. Let me just put a little box around the 15s. Sometimes you have more than one number repeat. There were a few 17s. There's 2 17s there. There's 2 18s. There's 2 19s. I think 15 is the mode. 15 is the mode. Okay, so you guys are going to practice that. I've got a worksheet on range and mode, and I think we're going to practice the other ones also, median and mean. And you guys have a quiz on this on Friday. So sing the song. Y'all sing the song next. And practice, practice, practice. Okay, good job.